when you're young and you flirt with death a lot, you know, we race around with no helmets and do all that stuff, and then you start getting closer to death, you start getting a lot more careful. So this is called dialogue with death.
That's the thing.
There's been a lot of death now. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Death said, I thought you wanted this. You talked to suicide and begged me to come in. Remember all the Sylvia Plath poems? How you long for the end. I said, you know, I never invited you in. I did my best to keep you away. Always said no to the whiskey and the gin. Now you knock on my door every day. Death said, I thought you loved me. You talked about me constantly. You said life was without meaning. Nothing quelled your melancholy. I said you stayed in the background, but always clearly in sight. I've always liked lurking in the shadows and watching the passing of the light.
Sometimes you wanna douse the flames because you're burning in the night. Sometimes you brace against the cold as you see the dying of the light.
Death said you flame too hot while young. Only I can bring the cold. You love flirting with oblivion, but she's ugly when you're old. I said you always kept your distance, though you visited many of my friends. But now you cling to my side, as my tribulation ends. Death said I watched over you with love, gave you hope the pain would fade. You never looked to heaven above, still you feel betrayed. I said you saw you sitting on my chest, so I awake at night. I didn't even see you, and now you're always in sight.
Sometimes you wanna douse the flames because you're burning through the night. Sometimes you brace against the cold as you see the dying of the light.
That said I've done this job forever. You're not special in the least. You can stay prisoner to your fear, accept my final release. I said I'm not saddled with vanity. I know I'm not